90% of LED bulbs have been plagued with two major issues since they came out. One, they've got an exposed fan design on the back that gets a lot of stuff jammed into it. And two, ice in certain conditions can build up on the front of your headlight housing because the LED bulbs simply do not produce enough heat and do not put the heat in the right spot. The Morimoto 2-Stroke 3.0 fixes both of those issues. It's got a sealed design that keeps the elements out, and its unique fan keeps all of the heat from the bulb forward of the bulb onto the face of your headlight, keeping the ice off of it. Now, does this actually work? In this video, you're gonna find out. Now, what I love about these bulbs is there's no crazy steps to installing them. They've got an awesome collar design for adjusting the bulbs. So no matter what you're installing them in, they're gonna work, they're gonna align properly, and you're gonna get a good beam pattern. I'm gonna show you how to install them on a brand new Ranger real quick, just in case you wanna see what it's all about. Make sure that whatever you install these in, it is legal to put them in. What I mean by that is this: they are off-road only products. They're not designed necessarily for highway use, and you're gonna wanna check your local laws before you just pop these in your pickup truck and head on down the highway. If you got a Ranger like this one, they fit great, they work great, and I'll show you how to install them. At this point, we can install our new Morimoto 2-Stroke bulb. Now, one thing I wanna show you guys is this is the back of the new 2-Stroke bulb. As you can see, there's nothing exposed. There's no fan here, there's no wiring, nothing that could get wet, get dirty, and fail. Compare that to a bulb like this. As you can see, fan blades are exposed. You can actually see the motor if you look in here. You can see that. That's not gonna hold up in this condition. Look at this. Look at this under the hood area here. You've got dirt all over in here. There's standing water, and this is just from driving to the trail today. So if you've got an application that's gonna get wet, gonna get dirty, don't risk this. It's not worth it. Installing the 2-Stroke is super easy. Reach into the back of the headlight and twist the collar into place. Now that you've seen how to install the 2-Stroke bulb, let's get on with our testing. What we did is we installed a regular fan-based typical LED bulb on the passenger side of the Ranger, and we installed the new 2-Stroke bulb on the driver's side. After they were installed, we drove this thing all day in 30-degree weather with some very wet, heavy snowfall coming down. Now, the biggest thing we wanted to find out with these new 2-Stroke bulbs was, does that new fan design with the heat projecting to the front of the bulb actually keep the headlight housing from icing over? Now, as you can see, we took this Ranger through everything that day. We tried to get these bulbs to clog up with mud. We tried to get them to fail. We tried to get the connectors wet and just see if we could make them act up at all. But not only that, we wanted to see how all that snowfall coming down would impact the headlight housings. Does the new 2-Stroke bulb keep that housing clear, or does it still ice up when a ton of snow and water is hitting it? When we were all done driving for the day, this is what we had. On the passenger side, as you can see, there's a bunch of ice on the housing. Overall, the housing is pretty blocked. You can't really see through it anymore, and if you had to drive this thing at night, it's not really gonna light up the trail. You're not gonna see where you're going. On the driver's side, with the 2-Stroke bulb installed, as you can see, it's pretty much wide open. There is some ice collected along the bottom, but overall, this headlight housing is completely clear. The beam is still going where it should. It's not diffused by a bunch of ice, and it's gonna perform well. And as you can see, the Morimoto 2-Stroke bulb is an awesome choice for a headlight housing if you wanna prevent ice and snow from building up on it. Now, they say that on the box. They also say that they're splash resistant because of their enclosed fan design. We're gonna test that tomorrow. So let's trailer this thing up and let's head out. So we've got our new 2-Stroke bulbs installed in the Polaris Ranger. As you can see, they plug right in, there's nothing to it, but that's not what you came here to find out. You guys came here to find out, do these things hold up in the roughest conditions? Are they truly sealed like Morimoto says they are? And more importantly, are they worth your money? Well, let's find out together. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm really ready.
Now, the best part about Morimoto using a sealed design for that fan instead of having it exposed on the back is you can go through some nasty stuff and not worry about getting dirt and debris caught in those fan blades and having that fan fail prematurely. If the fan fails, the bulb itself is going to fail too. It's a matter of time. That's the last thing you want. As you can see, we've been doing stuff like this for the last several months with these bulbs, and they've held up great. And I haven't seen any signs of wear or leakage. I haven't had any moisture or condensation inside the headlight. I've got moisture and condensation everywhere else in this machine, but not in the headlight, and that's what we want. That was crazy. Did you get wet?
Yeah, I got wet and I got the footage.
Good job. Are they sealed up well? Yes. Do they keep the snow and ice off the headlights? Yes. Are they worth your money? I would say so. You're not gonna be able to do that with cheap bulbs. Trust me, we've done them before. You've seen our Jeep testing videos. You've seen our other shootout videos where we've tested fans and how they fail. These are an awesome bulb that are totally sealed. And if you got a machine like this one or any other vehicle that sees off-road life, the 2Stroke 3.0 is an excellent choice. Now, if you like testing like this, if you like bulb destruction, if you like anything else when it comes to automotive lighting, Headlight Revolution has got you covered, and we'll see you next time. So it's been about 2 weeks since we filmed that Polaris Ranger 2-stroke video and all the off-roading footage, and it was a cold day. I was soaked, the machine was filthy. I brought it home that evening and we pressure washed it. It took over an hour and it's still filthy. If you own one of these things, if you own a four-wheeler, whatever, you know that you can spend all day cleaning it. It's never gonna come clean. And so I parked it, and 2 weeks later I go to drive it today and I hear this awful grinding noise coming from the front. I'm like, what could that be? I forgot I left that fan-based bulb in the passenger side of this thing the whole time, and this is what I found. So I've still got the 2-stroke bulb in the driver's side. It's doing its thing. It's pretty filthy in there. And then over here, this bulb's dead. You can hear the fan still trying to do something. Let's check it out. It's a little hot. You can see dirt, all kinds of stuff in there. Didn't take long. To be honest, I'm glad I found it now because it's pretty embarrassing if the Headlight Revolution guy is driving around with a burnt out light bulb.